Alright, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network. Alright, y'all see what's going on here. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title under the thumbnail. Yeah, this is still dealing with your boy Boosie and Duke the Jeweler untimely demise. Now check this out, man. A lot of people understand and know that yes, Duke the Jeweler was sent up based around the jewelry that he had on and based around the money that he had in the Louis bag. This is another point that some people don't even know. As y'all see the thumbnail, y'all read the title, that Duke the Jeweler girlfriend exposed Boosie shooters to being part of the play on $1 million jewelry pieces. Something that people was not aware of, that when they seen Duke the Jeweler wearing all that jewelry that first day that he was at that dice game, because he knew he was going to be around other people with money. So that was a promotion. That was an advertisement. That was self-promotion, okay? He was letting other people in Houston know that there's an up-and-coming jeweler that when y'all come to Chicago, that, you know what I'm saying, y'all can come out there, he can customize y'all some pieces. That's the reason why even Boosie was saying that he told him, hey man, I want you to make a piece for me, because Duke was wearing all that jewelry, that $1 million worth of jewelry. That was a promotion. Again, that was advertisement. He was not just doing it just to be doing it. And the people out there know that when Duke was out there in H-Town, he was not wearing all that jewelry every day. You understand what I'm saying? One day he would wear the piece with the Tasmanian. The next day he would wear the piece with his jewelry business logo on there. Come on, man. And like I said, check this out, man. Some people don't even know that he had bought more jewelry into H-Town, but it was in his hotel room. And this is something that Duke the Jeweler girlfriend knows that Boosie and his associates know as well. Because when Duke the Jeweler and his girlfriend arrived in H-Town, they was being chauffeured from Boosie and Boosie associates. And not only that, Duke the Jeweler allowed Boosie and his homeboys to check out the other jewelry that he had bought with him that he was not wearing on his neck. Because the jewelry that he had bought with him, he was actually supposed to show another jeweler in H-Town that he was supposed to be conducting the business deal with prior to his untimely demise. Before we get into it, let's pay our respects and say rest in peace to Duke the Jeweler. Condolences to the family. Much love to all my folks in Chicago. See, that's the reason why even the GDs in Chicago, his family, they want to know what happened to the jewelry. Not the jewelry that was around his neck based around his untimely demise, but the jewelry that was in the hotel room. Because like I told y'all, man, his family, his people, his business people know the jewelry that he came into H-Town with, and they know the jewelry that they did not see when they got a call that he was sent up. And like I said, man, they only seen a small amount of jewelry compared to the jewelry that he actually bought to H-Town to show his business partners. And like I said, Boosie and his associates knew about the other jewelry that he had in the hotel room. So check it. After Duke the Jeweler was sent up, they then went to his hotel room. They grabbed the bag of jewelry, the same bag that Duke had showed them when he first landed in H-Town. Because like I said, when they went to the hotel room, Boosie and his guys was admiring the jewelry that Duke the Jeweler had on. So he let them know that, yeah, he don't only have these chains on and ring and bracelets. He also had some other jewelry pieces that was in the luggage that was still in the hotel room. That's when Duke the Jeweler invited Boosie and his homeboys into his hotel room to check out the other jewelry pieces that he bought into H-Town from Chicago. So again, not knowing that these guys was gonna have their eye on his jewelry, you know what I'm saying, he probably wouldn't have showed them. But again, he was showing them based on promotion. He was showing them, let them know, like, yeah, I can customize you some, or let your homeboys know, like, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got to mess with them other guys you've been messing with, like, come to a black-owned jeweler. See, then they end up going to the dice game. See, at the dice game, you know, you had the same thing. You had some guys in there with money, and you had some of their homeboys who don't have the money like they main guy, who was admiring the jewelry that Duke the Jeweler had on. So again, a lot of questions was asked, like, who is this guy who made your jewelry? So not only did he had the money to make it, he customized it himself. So Duke the Jeweler was letting all those guys in the dice game know that, hey man, if y'all want any pieces, you You know what I'm saying? Let me know. And while he was letting them know that he could customize them some jewelry pieces, one of Boosie homeboys stated that, yeah, he got more jewelry in his hotel room. He got more jewelry he just showed us. He got a whole bag of jewelry. You know what I'm saying? And Duke had to play it off like, yeah, but he had to let him know that it wasn't for him. He bought that jewelry to, like I said, show his other business partners that he was coming out to Houston to do a business deal with. Because like I keep informing you guys, Duke the Jeweler did not come to H-Town just to go to Boosie concert and to be around rappers and all their functions. He primarily went to H-Town to conduct a business deal. That's the reason why the jewelers that's in Houston, they want to know, they mainly, along with his family and the GDs in Chicago, they mainly want to know what happened to Duke. Not only what happened to Duke, what happened to all the jewelry that he came to H-Town with, that we know, because they got it documented. You know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all got to understand, jewelry that's that pricey, they got it documented, what's took in, you know what I'm saying? How long it's going to perceive to be out there, like all that's documented. So like I'm saying, man, you had some people who had their eye on Duke the Jeweler starting from when he first came into H-Town. And then when he go to the dice game, that really basically put a target on him. And it wasn't him doing it. It was him trying to promote that he got a jewelry company, that him and his family has created a jewelry business. And he was trying to let the rappers know and they guys know, they family, hey, if you want some jewelry customized, let me know. I can get it done. He didn't know that in that was going to be some guys that had envy and jealousy and was full of greed. You know what I'm saying? Because it's messed up that, like I said, we only get a few. Y'all can't name too many other black-owned jewelry businesses that's out there, or black-owned jewelers that's out there, period, man. And like I said, when you get one this young that was about to bring on other young black jewelers, or should I say other young talents that can get into the jewelry business, man, what do? They end up sending the man up and grabbing his jewelry. So again, this video is based on Duke the Jeweler girlfriend. She exposed Boosie shooters. And the reason why, because she know that Duke only showed Boosie and his homeboys the jewelry that was in his hotel room. Didn't nobody else know. So again, based around when Duke the Jeweler was sent up that night, all they did was grab the hotel room key and walk right into the hotel, grab the bag that he had showed them 2 days earlier, and go about their business. And we see that's what they did. That's the reason why Duke the Jeweler was sent up. And his family says that, again, he only had a small amount of jewelry, a few pieces, and it wasn't the majority that he had bought to H-Town. So all that, whatever Boosie was talking about, saying that, yeah, man, when he got sent up, I'm telling y'all, y'all haven't checked out an interview. The thing is, y'all just going off what people saying. I'm going off what Boosie said out his own mouth. I'm going off what Boosie affiliates said out their own mouth. Y'all going off make-believe, and that's the problem. Y'all going off stuff because y'all got so much love and admiration that do something like this to a man that's not even in the rap industry. You know what I'm saying? Again, this man, Duke the Jeweler, had no beef with nobody in the rap industry. So why does he get sent up being around rappers? And not only that, you got some people questioning, like, come on, man, you mean to tell me Chicago guys known to get sent up left and right, but this didn't happen to Duke? Because Duke knew who to be around, even in Chicago. Duke moved around with people, you know what I'm saying, for a purpose. He wasn't going to be around you for no reason. The same thing did when he flew out to Houston. He was around Boosie because he was invited. And again, he was supposed to conduct a business venture the next day before his untimely demise, because the man is a businessman. You feel me? But again, it's more a story dealing with this whole Duke the Jeweler situation. And again, Boosie affiliates is tied in to Duke the Jeweler jewelry pieces being missing, man. Hey, but as always, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it's worth. Let's get this merch. Subscribe to the PDH Network.